Hey, Stay Young Dad here. Hey, do you normally get sad or happy when your weight goes up? Well, for me, normally I get pretty happy because I know that body weight in itself is not the full picture. Now, what do I mean?
Well, first of all, weight increase in itself is not necessarily a bad thing. The reason is because, for example, like muscle is actually heavier and more dense than fat per volume. And so someone who actually is gaining muscle or has a higher muscle percentage, he's going to be heavier. So don't just look at body weight alone, because this could be additional weight, which is good weight because it's extra muscle. Number two, weight decrease is not necessarily always good. Why? We'll take a good example, like people who go on crazy short-term diets who eat very little suddenly, or maybe just drink juices or do a whole heap of exercise, Of course, you're going to drop 5 or 10 pounds, okay? That's normal. But of that 5 or 10 pounds, how do you know whether that was fat that you lost, or did you actually lose muscle? Or was it simply water retention which left your body? Or maybe you just did a poo and went to the toilet and lost a couple of pounds. I hear a lot of people say they want to lose, shed 5 or 10 pounds. But actually just aiming to lose 5 or 10 pounds is actually not a very meaningful way to tell you how effective you've been in increasing your health, your fitness and your body shape, okay? Because it's not telling us much information about what that 5 or 10 pounds is. And so body weight is not the full picture, and you shouldn't be relying simply looking at your weight. So what's the better way? Well, I always recommend people look at muscle percentage and fat percentage as the key indicators of what's happening with the body. It's a much more meaningful and accurate measure, because you should be looking to cut away fat, which is the bad stuff, and trying to gain the good stuff, which is the muscle. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you remember that muscle burns 10 times as much calories as fat. So your body shape, your fitness and health should not be determined by what weight you're at the moment or how much weight you should gain or lose. Rather, you should be looking at figures like fat percentage, muscle percentage, visceral fat, antioxidant levels in your body, and also your body age. So to give you an example, look at this photo. Two men who weigh exactly the same, but clearly they have this different body shape and different fitness and health levels because their muscle percentage is different. One has a higher muscle percentage and a low fat percentage, whereas the other has a high fat percentage but a low muscle percentage. Also look at this photo of all the ladies in this photo. All of them have the same BMI, which is a measure based on weight and height. But clearly they have different body shapes and fitness levels because their muscle percentages are different, their fat percentages are different. This is what makes them different. So stop focusing and worrying just about your body weight. It's not just about, oh, I've lost 5 pounds or I've gained 5 pounds. It's about more than that, What you should be focusing on is your body composition statistics, so your muscle percentage, the fat percentage that I mentioned, because this is a more modern, healthier, smarter way to understand your body, your health and your fitness. So as I always say, measure young, and remember always to stay young, Dad.